Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Baby Usagi adult diaper from Little for Big. Adult diapers are medical devices that are used to manage incontinence. I've been incontinent for many years, so I make these educational videos to help people that might be new to incontinence or just want to know about the different products that are available for managing incontinence. So, Little for Big is one of the big ABDL brands. They're not as big as Rears or AB Universe, or probably not even as big as Tykables, but they're very well-known adult diapers. And they recently came out with the Baby Usagi adult diaper, which is a positional print adult diaper. And that's really popular right now. So I wanted to do a review on these and compare them to the other big brands out there for ABDL adult diapers. So the reason I started wearing ABDL diapers is for their very high capacity and their very good quality. And these are definitely no exception. These are probably one of the most premium brands you can get. They're a bit nicer than the other brands. I would say that they're higher quality than an AB Universe or a Rears. I think Tykables is up there, you know what I mean? But I think they might even be a little bit better than Tykables. The thing is, though, they're also very expensive. They're one of the more expensive brands out there. So just to give you an idea of like how thick and how wide these are. Here's like I'm going to show you some of the thickest, widest adult diapers that I have, and if you've worn these diapers, you know. So here is the Rears Safari, so you can see it's a little bit wider, about the same thickness. I think the Rears Safari is a little bit thicker too. Here is a Crinkles, which, if you don't know, a Crinkles is about the same as a Better Dry, which is a medical brand. So you can see it's thicker than a Crinkles, and it seems like it's quite a bit thicker than the Crinkles. And a Crinkles isn't a thin diaper. It's also much wider. Crinkles are pretty narrow because they are a medical brand that they turned into an ABDL diaper. So here is one that I would say is pretty comparable dimensions-wise. So it's about the same width, about the same length, and pretty close to the same thickness, but I think Little for Big is a little bit thicker. It may or may not be thicker, but it's like definitely softer and poofier, I guess. I don't know. So here is a Tykables camis. So if you've ever worn a Tykables camis or any of the new Tykables, you know they are crazy high capacity, super duper high capacity. And this probably compares the best right here. Like I said, Tykables have really gotten a lot better over the years. And yeah, I would definitely compare these to a Tykables more than I would compare them to these other brands. So here it is with a Trest adult diaper. So Trest adult diapers are, guys, they are some of the craziest high capacity adult diapers that you can get. Like some of the most absorbent diapers. Honestly, too absorbent. You know what I mean? Like, I wear these on long flights. I don't really go on road trips very often, but if I did, I'd probably wear one of these. You can see, guys, it is comparable to a Trest. Now, I do not think the absorbency is as much as a Trest, but it's close. You know what I mean? So that just demonstrates these are a very high capacity, very thick adult diaper, which that is something that, me personally, I want a very thick, absorbent adult diaper because of my style of incontinence. Like I spoke of before, I avoid a ton of fluid all at once, and it has to be very high capacity or it'll just leak immediately. So these definitely do the trick. But they're also very good for adult babies. And the reason why is the cute designs. And there are a couple features on here that I haven't really seen on other adult diapers, specifically ABDL adult diapers. So one of them is obviously the new thing nowadays is the positional print. So having the back to where every single diaper is the same, they have something centered on there. They have the, not all positional print diapers do, but these have the lines, which is really good, which I'll talk about that in a minute. What I wanted to point out, which by the way, that's a lot like Tykables, right? That is a lot like Tykables, that back of the diaper. I think these are the same diapers as Tykables, guys. I don't know. I think they are. But a feature that I like about these diapers is this middle section. So here's the front, there's a bunny, here's the back, there's a bunny. This middle section here. So that looks like, remarkably like a baby diaper. And something that's very, very cool is the wetness indicator. You see these flowers that say dry? Those disappear when they're wet, which is super cool. So this is like one of the most babyish designs I have ever seen. So obviously when you wear it and you look at yourself and you feel how thick and absorbent it is, you're going to definitely feel like a baby when you're wearing this diaper. So like I said, I was going to revisit or talk about later this line all the way down. This is something that is extremely good for a diaper to have. And that's one reason why I really like ABDL adult diapers in the context of managing my incontinence. So one thing that is hard to do at first, and even if you're a pro, even if you've been wearing diapers for a long time, sometimes you can get the tapes on wrong, where they're not symmetrical, where they're tighter on one side than the other, and that can cause a leak. What's good about these diapers, so here's the back, here's where the tapes are. They come around to the front of the diaper. And when you have a line here that's the same on both sides, then you can reference the tapes. So what I mean by that is you can put one tape on, and then you can look, okay, it's about 1/8 inch from the line, or whatever, wherever it sits. You can put it on the same place on the other side, and that's really important for getting a good seal right there in the leak guard, right on your leg there. That's very important if you have really heavy incontinence like I do. If you avoid a little bit of fluid at a time, then it might not be as crucial. But if you have urinary retention and you avoid your bladder all at once, a large amount of fluid all at once, then that seal is very important. And so because that seal is important, the placement of the tapes is important. So that line all the way down the diaper really helps. So these diapers have elastic waistbands, but they're not super stretchy. That's the back. You can see the front is more stretchy. It's a lot more stretchy in the front. which that's probably more important for it to be stretchy in the front and the back, but I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty good waistband all the way around. Has very, very tall lead guards, which is extremely important. It's very, very soft on the inside, which feels like Tykables, how soft they are. And it also has this nice acquisition zone. So that's this blue section inside the diaper. What that does is it helps the fluid spread out evenly in your diaper, makes it absorb faster, which is very, very important. So if you look at the Tykables diaper, you can see it has an acquisition zone too, but it's much bigger. You know what I mean? So that is one thing that Tykables does better than this Little for Big diaper, is the acquisition zone. But not all diapers, even expensive diapers, have an acquisition zone. But that's something that I really like. I really like the acquisition zone and how soft it is on the inside. So very, very good. Very, very good diaper. Another thing that I like about it is that it has a regular tape landing zone. What I mean by that is it does not use hook and loop tapes. So hook and loop tapes do have some advantages. The big advantage obviously is you can take them off and put them back on later, which might be important depending on if you have one type of incontinence and not the other, or if you are not incontinent at all and you just use them for being in little space and then you take them off later. Or another scenario, which is my scenario, is that you don't wet the bed but you are incontinent during the day. Me personally, I don't wet the bed, so that is an advantage of hook and loop tapes. But what I like about this style of tape is that these are more comfortable because they're smooth. They're not rough. They're not gonna mess with me as bad. So there are advantages and disadvantages to different types of tape landing zones. Me personally, if I'm going to work and I'm going to be sitting at my desk all day, I don't want a tape landing zone at all. I would much rather have nice soft plastic on the entire outer shell of the diaper with double chance tapes. That's what I'd rather have. But that's the kind of tapes this has. So you can see that shiny plastic on the front. And what that does is it lets you be able to readjust. So if you want to wear this for a little bit and then take it off and then put it back on, you can. You still can, just like a hook and loop diaper. But hook and loop diapers, like this Tykables here, you can do that more times. Once you take the tapes on and off a couple of times on one of these, the tapes don't stick anymore, and then you got to get out some tape or something. Whereas the hook and loops, almost an infinite amount of times. So you can wear this several nights in a row if you're like me and you just need them for just in case at night, or several different little space sessions. You know what I mean? But so that is pretty much it for the review portion of this video. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how they look and fit. I've recently moved that to the end of the videos just to kind of help with preventing YouTube restriction. But so you can see they're super cute. So you can see the bunny on the back, and that's what I mean by the positional print. So it's just like right in the middle. These diapers, they fit about like other medium adult diapers. So they don't fit like extra small or large, you know what I mean? So examples of diapers that run large would be like a Megamax, a Trest. These fit more like a Rears or an AB Universe, a typical medium sized. So if you do good in a medium of those brands, then you'll want a medium of this brand. So just FYI, I am about a 32-inch waist. I do fluctuate a little bit. When I travel, I kind of gain weight, and then I lose it when I'm at home. But yeah, this is how they look and fit. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I've got plenty more diapers to review. By the way, I got a couple samples from Changing Times Diaper Company in Las Vegas, so I just wanted to shout them out. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks.